what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. It's your boy Tail Biz. All right, check this out. At the end of the day, Malika Andrews is gonna get what's coming to her, and she gonna have that moment when they make her realize, well, you're only half white, because her unprofessionalism and then turning this into a personal vendetta against black men and being a henchwoman, it's gonna backfire on her. ESPN gonna use her up until she can't be used no more, and then they gonna toss her out on her ass just like they do everybody else, and it's gonna end abruptly bad for her. Because when I sat up there and seen what she did to Kendrick Perkins, now don't get me wrong, I've criticized Kendrick Perkins because Kendrick Perkins displayed real suspect behavior. Real suspect behavior. And you know what I mean by that. But basically, he was trying to explain the situation in Boston, and then she wouldn't let the dude say what he had to say. She kept cutting him off. And like I said before, and this is just real talk, it is pointless to try to have a debate with a woman. It's pointless. Because if she's losing the argument, or she don't like what you have to say, or if you don't agree with her, they're going to cut you off. And she tried to go to commercial. Basically, the need to be right. I have to be right. You need to agree with me. Why are you having a discussion or a debate if the dude is expressing a difference of opinion? I've had debates and I've talked to people. There's people that come on my channel and they don't agree with everything I say. That's fine. I've said that on several occasions. You can slightly disagree. You can disagree. All I ask in return is don't disrespect me. Don't call me out my name. Just explain why you disagree. And that's it. But what you will not do is disrespect me or my platform. That's all you got to do. I've said that on several occasions. But when she did that, she just showed, okay, here we go again. The feminist, man-hating, it's always the man's fault. And Kendrick Perkins tried to present facts, but she didn't want to hear the facts. She's tried to go left, talking about, well, they ran an investigation. Well, you can run an investigation all you want. How many times have they ran an investigation and it's just an investigation? Doesn't mean everything in the investigation is factual. An investigation is called an investigation because that's what it is. You're investigating. Doesn't mean you came up with facts. Doesn't mean that whoever you talked to was telling the truth. And that's what needs to be explained. Investigation doesn't translate to facts. It's always circumstantial. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't mean it's the gospel. You know, that's just real talk. And the way Malika Andrews is portraying the coach of the Boston Celtics, she's portraying him in a predatory Harvey Weinstein-like fashion, when basically he's just really suspended for just basically having, you know, basically doing some jump ball stuff, which I'm gonna get into that furthermore as well. It's factual that the relationship was consensual. What I don't understand is the unmarried man is being demonized more than the married woman. And the way Malika Andrews and ESPN and a lot of these media outlets are slandering the coach's name like he's some kind of, you know what I'm saying, predatory monster, that calls for legal action. But this is, like I said, been nothing but a distraction story. And way that her and these feminist groups are portraying this man is just repulsive. Now, we all agree, should he had stepped out on his girlfriend? Well, no. But at the end of the day, me alone don't seem that damn irate. And usually that means something else is going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. There's a difference between reporting facts, but then you taking something to another level to the point to where you're slandering. See, now they're slandering because Melissa Andrews decided to go a feminist, misandrist route. And like I said before, eventually that bitch gonna get what's coming to her. And I don't care if she from Oakland. And don't come on my channel talking that, hey, why are you coming after a black woman and all that stuff? You get out of here. Don't come on here with that crap. The coach of the Boston Celtics did something that's been going on forever. Like, this is the first time this has ever happened. And this is what I'm talking about. Because like Stephen A. Smith said, it really ain't none of our damn business. And all this stuff about the women who innocently got their name dragged through the mud, that's unfortunate. But I wouldn't exactly call them victims. It was basically a case of misinformation. You know, that famous word. You know, victim is sort of like when something physically or something is stolen from you. That's more like being a victim. But like I said before, you got Melissa, you got, I almost said somebody else in there, but you got her, Malika Andrews, just going all in on this dude. But that's what they do, because that's what they like to do, slander a black man's name. Jeff Bezos had an affair. Yeah, it cost him $100 billion, but did they make a big deal out of it? This has been going on forever. And like Stephen A. Smith said, why is it such a big deal when a black dude does it? This happens on a regular basis. On a regular basis. But all of a sudden, this is the biggest thing that they've ever seen. Once again, sensationalizing a story when it was just basically consensual. But then they want to protect the woman, but the coach, he get his name slandered. Get his name slandered, dragged through the mud, demonized. The problem that I have, they're portraying him like he's some kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like he's some kind of predator or something. I'm just keeping it real. But like I said, Malika Andrews, for her not to let Kendrick Perkins talk and get his point across because she wants to be right. But see, she didn't get to do it to Stephen A. Smith because he basically checked her like he should have checked her. And that's what you're supposed to do. See, the thing is with me, I couldn't work in that line of work, that type of media circuit, because I know eventually the professionalism gonna go out the window, and then I'm gonna take it to the streets. Talking about these women and all this kind of stuff, and you know, her name need to be protected. No, we have every right to know who she is. But I got a feeling this married woman, I got a feeling that she's a member of the Mayonnaise Nation. And that's why they want to protect her so much. But like I say, they always worried about who the black man is dating. And that's just real talk. But Malika Andrews, the way that she's portraying this man, terrible. And she's trash. She's boy Town Biz. I'm out.